And so let's say once you've selected the market, what's the next step after that?
Yeah, so once you're like super pumped about a market, like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of great things happening all over this country.
Yeah.
I mean, big stuff's going on. So once you kind of identified, okay, this is happening, then you start getting into the economics around it.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, is there a housing shortage? There may or may
Yeah.
not be, right? So if there is, then that's the opportunity. Okay, we're going to really go hard down on that. I own a bunch of self-storage units, for example. When we look at where we're going to put a self-storage, we obviously want to put them where others aren't, right? You don't want to
Yeah.
be across the street and down the road. You don't want six options on one main road, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty common sense, right? But you go 5 miles this way or 10 miles this way, it might be an amazing spot. Same submarket. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Same thing with office buildings, which we own, or same thing with apartments. So you got to kind of take a look at that, and
Mm-hmm.
then from there, if if we're trying to buy something, it's just math. Rents minus income or rents minus expenses equal NOI.
Mm-hmm.
Net operating income, and I have that in the book.
Yeah.
And if that is super positive and you put your debt on afterwards and there's cash flow, it's a go.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's always cash flow based. If I'm going to put 10 grand down or 100 grand down or $1 million down, it doesn't really matter.